Welcome back. We are answering your questions about stimulus checks and filing your taxes. We have a couple of experts here with us, Mark Hensley, Scott Braddock, and Kevin Robinson. You can text us your questions to 336-379-5775. This is a very popular topic, gentlemen. We already have more questions coming in. When will Social Security recipients get their third stimulus check?
I think that the best answer is soon. Those recipients are in the system, so that's kind of a key. Just like if you have continued to file your taxes, the IRS knows how to do direct deposit with you if you've received a refund in the past. So Social Security recipients, as well as other railroad retirement employees from the federal government, those will be some of the first that go out based on past history.
Someone writes in, if I've filed my 2020 taxes, how do I go back and claim the $10,200 waiver for unemployment compensation?
Well, basically they'll have to wait till IRS will have to basically upgrade their systems, Maddie, and then they'll have to tell the tax software companies how to do the upgrades on the system. So it's, if they've already filed it, it may be through the amended return channel that they go back and go that route. Basically that's going to be a wait and see. I use TaxSlayer, for example, so they're waiting to hear from the IRS to know how to upgrade their software, to know whether or not and when they can basically forego paying taxes on the first $10,200 of unemployment compensation. Keep in mind that there's a wage limit on that right around $150,000. So anybody over that may not be eligible to have that $10,200 waived. So it sounds like that they already filed. It's more of a amended return scenario.
All right. Will families with 5+ kids each get stimulus checks?
Yeah, so I did a little calculation. I'm going to do the family of 4, married filing jointly with 2 dependents. That family is going to get $5,600. That's that's an incredible boost. So take your number of dependents and the number of filers times 1,400, and that's what you should expect in this round of stimulus payment.
I understand. We are getting this question quite a bit, so I would love if we could repeat this answer. If back child support is owed, will it be garnished from this stimulus payment?
Well, we have some really good news there. Just like the second round, folks that owe back taxes or back child support, their stimulus payment will not be garnished. As long as they meet the income qualifications, they will receive that stimulus check. And just to point out that folks that didn't receive that second round of stimulus and they're having to claim it on their 2020 tax return on that line 30, as Kevin has mentioned, if you're expecting a refund, that will increase the amount that you're going to be anticipating. So it's an addition to that refund. However, here's where we have a little caveat. If you owe the IRS, that stimulus check will go towards what you owe. So that's the only difference here, especially where the IRS can take that stimulus.
Are there any stipulations on how I can spend my stimulus check?
Well, fortunately, no. There is no rules or regulations on how you use that stimulus check. The government would love to see you spend that money. The first round of stimulus, I can tell you, I don't think the facts aren't in on the second round, but that first round of stimulus, amazing amount of people actually save that money or used it to pay down debt. And that could be great for the individual family, and I'm all for that. However, of course, Uncle Sam would love to see us spend that money and help to stimulate the economy and the small businesses out there, which make up a lot of us receiving the stimulus.
And one more person asking, if I didn't file taxes in 2019, am I going to get this stimulus check?
I think that's a good question, Maddie. I mean, basically, if they didn't file taxes in 2019, they really need to go ahead and make sure they get in the system. And that's really the best way to go about it, is go ahead and file taxes in 2019, and while they're at it, try to do 2020 just to make sure that they're in there. Even if they owe nothing, that's getting their name and their address and their contact information in the system, so they have a chance of getting the stimulus payment.
All right, excellent answers this evening. Thank you for talking to us tonight and getting some information out there to people. Of course, if you missed any of this information, you'll be able to find it all on our website. That's WFNYnews2.com. Just make sure you are looking under the 2 Wants to Know section. Mark, Kevin, Scott, thank you so much. Have a good weekend.